my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're nearing the end. Actually, we're shortly after the beginning, depending on how you watch this. I'm recording it in such a way that we're nearing the end. So, burr. With me. Okay, alright. Just bad puns right now. It's Sunday, which means it's time for a Stashcast. But before we get into that, I'm Aradia Noir, your resident witch and creator, over to Radia's Hand and Danae's Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And on Sundays, I like to do a little thing called Stashcast. Now, for those of you not know, stash is what artists usually refer to as the materials that they use. Beads, buttons, paint, yarn, thread, fabric, you name it, whatever. The things that you use to make your art. However, I have decided to expand that meaning for myself in my practice specifically to also include tools. Why? Because I found that I was collecting more than one of any type of tool. Like we've been doing a bunch of series. We just wrapped, let's look at our planner. We just wrapped some tatting series, needle and shuttle. Before that, we wrapped some spinning and just yarn tools in general, sometime before that. We'll be talking about bobbin lace at some point in the future. And I don't know, some other things. I have ideas written down. We're probably actually going to have a mending series as well. I think I talked about that several weeks ago. Maybe it was several months ago. I don't know at this point. But when I started, I didn't think I was going to have more than one of anything. Maybe two. That's not what's happened. I have enough of everything that I need separate storage for these things now, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. So, yeah. Here we are. But we've been on a needle felting kick. So this is the second, No, this is the third. This is the third video. In the series, we have the one from last week and the one from the week before. Is that right? Is that right? No, it's a little more than that. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But today we're talking about needle felting needles. Big surprise there. This time it's doubles. So as you can see, two. Hint, we're going to be talking about more next week. That's okay. So, these are all by K Petal of Felt Alive. That's where I got them. I have the red, yellow, and green ones. The green one is for unfelting, which I think is a marvelous idea, by the way. I've linked to these below. She's got more, when I bought these, I think these are the only ones that she had, and it's doubled. So now she's got blue, red, yellow, green, orange, and black. And all in doubles. So I thought that was super awesome and exciting. Yeah, I've had these for ever, it feels like. Anyway, the whole purpose of these is to felt a little faster than a single needle. Surface area, that's it. It's science. It's not more complicated than that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only problem with these series is sometimes the videos are really short, and then I'm just you don't have anything else to say. I'm I don't have anything else to say. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I've used these a little bit, not a whole lot. Honestly, I really prefer doing the single needle, and when we get to the handheld tools, not these, but another form of these that I have, of the two versions I have of that, of a single and a multi-needle, I usually use a single a lot more. I feel more control with it at this point because I don't felt a lot. And I find working with a more basic tool when you're learning to do something is a lot more effective than trying to use basically a more advanced tool. And it's not like this is harder, but it literally is two needles, which also means it's two more opportunities to accidentally stab yourself. So yes, if you don't know, these needles are very sharp and you should be very careful with them. And if you have any way of using protection on your hands, which they have some thimbles basically that are rubber, so that if you do stab, you don't stab your hand. Do recommend, but also just be careful. Like, you don't have, it's not a race. You don't have to like speedy felt. Although, if you ever see me do it, I do have a tendency to do that. So, bad panda. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. I understand the risk I'm undertaking. I do. The exclamations that I make say otherwise, but I do. So, there's that. But, my question for you, right, is have you used any Felt Alive's double needles? Do you have another person that you get double needles for? How'd you like them? You know, how'd they work? What'd you use them for? Did you felt something nifty and cool? Please do tell. I'd love to know. If you'd like to see pictures of these, and by pictures of these, I mean in this cup, not terribly detailed, you can scroll into the post below. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the link at the top and it'll send you over to Patreon where you can see it. But also, I've got them linked below. So I've got Kay's main website, feltalive.com, I do believe. But also the specific area of the site for the double needles. Now it's for the section of the double needles altogether, because I don't know if she's going to run out of a needle, so I don't want to link to the ones I have. Also, she's got more than I had access to when I started doing this. So like, yeah, I've got like a giant wish list of like Kay's stuff. Like, I need all the needles. Yeah, like hundreds of dollars, honestly. Like, that's what's gonna happen here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's it. That's sadly it. That's okay. That's okay. They can't all be winners. They really can't. But I don't have anything else. I think it's everything. Now, also linked below, of course, my websites, Aradia's Hand and Days Divine, where you might see things made from some of these. Yeah. Or made with some of these, actually. Tools, not materials. Sometimes I get confused. But yeah, no, that's it. That is it. Also, below, you'll see my active social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where I like to hang out the most. YouTube now, and of course Twitch. So if you check out my YouTube channel, you'll see all the other Stashcasts that I've done, all the other videos on this series that have been done, and all the ones that will be done in the future, as well as recordings of my project time. If you want to catch my project time live, though, which may include me needle felting at some point in the future, Twitch, that's the place. That is the place to go. And then you get to hang out with me, too. Listen to me ramble about whatever nonsense is going on in my life. Which is, my life is full of nonsense. It's full of a lot more nonsense than I, like, was prepared for. Oh, she's got a purple one, too. I missed that one. Yeah, didn't have purple when I went for this. I'm really excited. I'm actually really, really excited about, like, having more needle options. But since you stayed to the end of this video, we'll be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday Motivation, so hopefully we'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and like ready to go and like motivated. Probably not on that last point, but here's hoping. So that's it. That really is. That's it. That's all we got. Yeah. So I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for watching and being part of my community, giving a shit about what I'm doing, because hey, you've got other things going on. You've got other things that are more important than what I'm doing. So it means a lot to me that you care, whether you share or comment or just lurk in the background. It's all good and gravy, whatever works for you. But I appreciate it, because a lot of artists, they can feel very isolating, right? Because we're not usually making art with other people, and we're not necessarily making art around other people. And it's a very particular feeling to do this kind of work and be in touch with people, but also not. It's a strange little conundrum there. So we appreciate it. On behalf of artists in general, we do appreciate that you appreciate our work, right? So if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and consider coming over to Patreon if you haven't, and becoming a patron. You can help support this work and keep it keep me being able to do these videos and share this information, you know, freely. And it's another way to support my work in case what I make and my style of making things isn't really your cup of tea, but you really just want to support me in general. Hey, hey, whatever works, right? Whatever works. So, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go now. We've gotta go back in time. We've got one more video of the individuals, and then the big one. The big one is the start of them. And then I'm gonna skip forward. No, I'm gonna skip back in time. Hold on. 3 months. We're gonna go back in time. Oh yeah, this is time travel is confusing. It really is. That's okay. That's okay. God forbid, like, an alien ever see this. Like, what is this human talking about? I don't know. I have no idea. That's okay. I don't need to know, right? I don't. But that's it. That's all we have for today. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. And thank you, Raylings, for joining me. I will see you on the morrow. Toodles!